Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And in this video, we are going to continue our discussion on Spring Data MongoDB, where in our previous video, we have already seen about the geolocation feature that we have in MongoDB and how can we use that to perform radius search or proximity search using the MongoDB functionality itself, right? So in our previous video, we have seen, let's say we have one coordinate, and from that coordinate, how we can calculate or get all the locations within that particular radius of 1 kilometer or radius of 5 kilometer or 5 miles, 10 miles, so and so, right? So that we have seen, but in this video, we'll go to the next level, and there, let's say now, now you are trying to build one application, right? Let's say think about anything, Zomato or Swiggy. So they have all the inventory of all the restaurants. Let's say if you consider about any city, Hyderabad, right? It has thousands of restaurants. But currently, one user is in a particular coordinates in one location. But most important thing is we need to provide all the restaurants or all the locations which are nearer to that particular user, right? Then only it will be served to that user. So basically, we need to do this sorting as well, right? Based on the distance. So in our previous video, we haven't seen that. But in this video, we are going to see how we can get all the locations with distance in sorted order, right? So first, let's say within 1 kilometer something is there, we should get first, then 5, then 9, then 15, like that, right? So based that sorting is very much important. Based on that only you have to recommend the user that this is the nearest one. You want to go ahead with this one or not, right? So we are going to see all those features. Along with that, pagination we are going to see, because in our previous video we have seen, let's say if I'm giving 1000 kilometers, it is going to give me all the records. And in my MongoDB right now, I have 31 records, right? But possibility is that I might have millions of record or thousands of record. So definitely we need to have pagination, right? Where I can say, okay, page number is 1 and page size will make it as 10 or 20 based on the requirement of the particular application, right? So this is what we are going to discuss in our today's video and how we can achieve that. But if you have not yet seen my previous video, please go ahead and watch this and then only come to this video. Otherwise, you will not be able to follow anything. Okay. So let's get started. I'll just show you, right? I think 1000. Let's see if we put just 2 kilometers. I'm just getting one record. Similarly, if I put 5 or something, right? We have seen in our previous video. Based on that kilometer, it is doing a radius search operation and giving all the locations, right? Let's go ahead and how we can use the MongoDB functionality to get all the sorting and paging as well. Okay, so I'm going to modify this particular existing method itself. Okay, so instead of list of location, you need to specify GeoPage. Okay, and this GeoPage class is from Spring Framework Data GeoPage. Okay, make sure that it should be from there. So I'll just show you what is this particular class is about, right? So if you see here, this is the custom page to carry the average distance received from the geo results, okay? Which means there is one method or there is one class which is geo results as well. So geo results, if you see, right, um, value object to capture geo result as well as the average distance they have. So this particular geo results and geopage, these are the predefined classes provided by Spring Data MongoDB, where it returns the results based on the average distance, because you no need to do all those operations or write all those boilerplate code to calculate or sort based on the distance and all, because that is going to impact the performance. So Spring Data MongoDB has that feature already, using which you can do that, and you just need to specify this particular class, right? So I am not using geo results and I'm using GeoPage because excuse me, because I want to perform the paging as well, not only sorting, right? I need the pagination as well here, right? So that is the reason I'm using this. And the moment you specify GeoPage here, return type, Spring Data MongoDB will get to know that I need to return GeoPage, means I need to calculate the average distance and all those things and then only return back. Because implementation, you are not going to do this, right? So based on the return type, it will automatically know that and it will return us that average distance as well. But in order to have the paging functionality, right, you need to pass something else as well here. The page size you need to pass, right? Let's say page number 1, and I need, let's say I have millions of record or thousands of record, but I want only 10 records at a time. So you need to send page number and page size. So page is number is 1 and my size is, let's say, 10. So it will return 1 to 10 record. Let's say you will specify page number 2 and page size is 10. In that case, it will return the records 11th record to 20, right? So that is how you need to pass here something called as page request, which is again, it will come from Spring Framework data domain. Okay. So you can just mention page request over here and that's all. We are done over here for data access layer. Now that only thing is we just need to modify our service layer, and this particular single line, right, this particular method declaration itself is going to take care of all those things. First it will go and basically it will uh, try to perform the radius search operation, get all the location within that particular radius. Then it will basically apply the page request, right, whatever page size and page number we have given, and return that particular record. And that is also with sorting based on the distance. Okay, so let's go ahead to our service class, and here let me do one thing. Page request dot off, we'll just need page size and page number. Okay, nothing else. Page, sorry, page size should come first, and then sorry, page number should come first here, and then page size. Okay, and we need to get it from controller, right, which is of type int page size, and return type, make sure change it to GeoPage over here. Okay, and other things remain same. We have modified the existing method. Okay, now let's go back to our controller here, and we'll say, okay, this we did not modify in our get location near. Here we need to, first of all, let's add some request param over here. Okay, request param, we'll say page number and request param we'll say page size, right, because this is what we are going to send it as part of the request parameter, right? And here let me send it GeoPage as is for now, and here we are going to send page number comma page size. Okay, the URL remains same, no change with respect to that. Only thing is we just need to send some query parameter over there. Okay, so let's restart our application and see. All right, it started. So now I want to see 1000 kilometers so that we can see the paging and sorting feature, right? Even though it is going to give me within 1000 kilometers all 31 location, but I want to test my paging and sorting. So I'll say page number is 1, okay, and page size I will say, let's start with only 1. So I'm saying page number also 1 and page size also 1, means it will start from record 0 or first record, and at a time it should return me only 1 record. Okay, let's try that. Okay, now you see the response format suddenly it got changed, right? What was there? In my database, it is just ID, location, type, place, rank, and all. And previously we are getting something else, but now if you see, I am getting content, and within that content, I have this record. So this content, nothing but this one is my record. But what about other thing, right? We have some extra detail as well, right? Here, distance in matrix is 2 kilometers, right? That means now it is giving, earlier we were not getting this particular thing. What is the distance between this coordinate that I have specified here and the coordinate that it has written, this one, Manikonda, this Mandal, Rangareddy district, right? So what is the distance between this coordinate and the user coordinate? Exactly 2.09 something kilometer. That is what it is returning, right? And if you see total, so this will return the pageable object where offset is 1, page size is 1, page number is 1, that is what we have specified. Average distance is this one, and if you see total pages, right, is 22, because 22 records within the 1000 kilometer it is available, right? And rest all whatever we had, maybe that is not within 1000 kilometers. So total 22 pages means 22 records or 22 elements are there, right? Because size and number are same. So this is how, so to do all these operations, right, we did not do anything. We just need to know what is the query method we have to use and how we have to use. If you know that, right, you no need to code all those things. Just 5-minute job, or within 2-3 minutes also you can do this, right? Okay, now let's see, page number is this, and we'll say page size or 5. That means I should be getting 5 records, right? Let me go to the page size first here. Total pages is 5 because in one page I am having 5 elements, right? So 5 cross 5 is 25. So 22 I have. So last, if I go ahead and hit page number as 5 here, I will get only 2 records. We'll verify that later, right? And average distance is 10 kilometer. Okay, so those details we saw. Now let's verify. It should give me in basically whatever the distance, right? It is giving me whichever is in, let's say 7 kilometer, this distance, this location is in 7 kilometer. Next is in 10 kilometer from here, right? The next one is in 11 kilometer. It is giving me in ascending order of that one, right? The other one is 11 kilometer, 13 kilometers. So if you see, it gave me all those 5 records, right? Because I have given the page number and page size as 5. Let's say I'll go to the last page, right? Page number 5 and page size also 5. Let's see what it will return. Nothing, because page will start from, let's say here it is 0, always page number, right? So when I was looking for 1, it was giving me, it started from 7 kilometer because that was the second page, right? So page number always start from 0 here. Now if you see, it gave me the nearest location. When I say page number is 0, it gave me the nearest location, which is 1.2 kilometer, right? Then we'll have some location which is within 2 kilometer. The other one next is 2.204. Then similarly it is 5.14. The other one is 5.9, and again 5, right? So this is how it will give me in ascending order, right? Whichever is the nearest one, it will give me the first one. And depending upon your size, let's say you can go ahead based on your application, right? What is how you are designing, whether you want to show 5 records or 10 records. Based on that, right, you can define your size. So if you see here, I'll give 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to give 4 here. Then, as because I had 22 uh, records total, right, within that particular range, 1000 kilometers. So I should be having 2 records here. See? Okay. So which is 849 kilometers from here, which is nothing but Bhubaneswar, Odisha, right, from Telangana. The other one is again 946 kilometers from here, which is nothing but Junagadh district in Gujarat, right? And it returned only 2 records. Along with that, all the offset and what is the average distance. It will calculate the average distance also and give it to you, and basically other detail number of elements, how many it returned. It returned on 2 records, right? Based on the combination of page number and page size. So this is what the capability you will get from Spring Data MongoDB. In fact, not only Spring Data MongoDB, I would say. So this is in Spring Data MongoDB location related feature especially, but this paging and sorting is available in Spring Data JPA altogether. But location search, right? Even doing a sorting and paging with this location data, if you do it at your own, the implementation, if you are going to do it at your own, right? Definitely it is going to take a lot of time and you might hit lots of issues. But if you see, only a single line is taking care of this, everything, even finding out all the location nearby, then in ascending order of distance as well. So whenever you go ahead and search it in Google, right, anything, let's say if you search in Google, let's say petrol pump near me, right? So I was talking about the page size. So in this case, Google has page size of 2, right? Google wanted to just display by default in this particular, let's say 2 records, right? And if you go there, let's say, let me do a see more results over here. So if I see all this detail, right, if I click on anything, definitely somewhere it will show me the location as well the moment I enable this location feature. And you can see that particular in mobile view, right, because location is already always enabled. If you can see that as well, it will give you in ascending order over there, right? So all these things you can perform or you can do it through Spring Data MongoDB with basically you have, let's say, uh, all the location data you have already in our MongoDB, right? So it was all about the Spring Data MongoDB location feature and how you can use this GeoResult, GeoPage, all these things, right? If you want to know more detail and want to perform multiple operations, you can go and read this document. Go to the class itself and you can just see, right? They will have definitely it is all documentation also there, so you should be able to achieve anything, whatever you are looking for. Okay, but yeah, this so if you see just 4 or 5 lines, it's taking care of lots of things. But to do that, you need to know, right, what is the query method. Let's say here instead of near, if I write near JD, it is not going to work, right, or something else. You need to write the proper query method and you need to know this is what you have to return type you have to specify, and this is what the parameter you have to send along with point and distance, right? Okay, so that's all about today's video, where I wanted to discuss about the paging and sorting along with the geolocation functionality, right? Search by distance and in ascending order of distance. So if you liked the video, please do subscribe to my channel and press the like button. And basically I'll come up with other subsequent videos in Spring Data MongoDB. Okay. So whatever, let's say, lifecycle hooks, or there are few other things, how Mongo template we can use and all those things, criteria and all those things, how we can do. But if you want me to talk about any other thing in Spring Data MongoDB or MongoDB, please do comment so that I'll come up with that video as well. Okay. But yes, so if you like the video, please do subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any other subsequent videos on this. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.